Today I want to talk a little bit about prevention versus detection. I've set up a quick demonstration with a security product that we'll leave unnamed here today that shows you what happens when a security product alerts but doesn't actually prevent the threat from running in the first place. A lot of security products suffer from that sort of design flaw where they allow code or programs and threats and things like that to run before they're analyzed and determined that they're safe. If you allow a threat that's potentially malicious to run for even a few seconds, a lot of times they're often able to disable your security product or modify settings on your computer or steal sensitive information. Prevention is king. You really need to be able to prevent these things before they're even able to execute a single line of code. So let's do a quick demonstration at really showing what happens when, even though this security product or this particular product, it does alert us to the threat, you can see behind the scenes what's actually going on this machine, that it's actually not really being prevented and it's being allowed to do damage. So let's go ahead and run the test here. This is a clean Windows XP machine set up with a couple threats here on the desktop in the upper right. Again, as always, we're running Process Explorer here on the left just to show you all the processes running on this system, and this is going to show us truly what's going on with executables on this system. So the first one I'm going to run is just a common virus that's out there in the wild that you see. It's a very common threat. Let's go ahead and run virus total on it real quick. I didn't actually think about doing that initially, but let's go ahead and do it just to verify. And we'll go ahead and send it up here. And we'll do show last report. Virus total is a great site for verifying through multiple AV manufacturers the status of a particular item. And you can see here again, not a nice file, certainly a virus. Let's go ahead and close this out. And you can see Internet Explorer there. So we're going to go ahead and run this virus. And what I want you to do is look on the left-hand side of your screen at Process Explorer. And if this product were effective at blocking this threat, we should see no changes to our operating system when attempting to run this threat. Let's see what we get. So you can see the threat executing. You can see it spawning. Now we have our alert off to the right-hand side of our screen, warning us. Do we want to allow it? Do we want to block it? You know, it's kind of alerting us to the presence of this threat. Well, here's the problem. There's already maybe 10 or 15 executables that this process has spawned. So very dangerous. You really don't want to allow that to happen. Once it's allowed to run, you really don't know what kind of damage it may do to your system. So I'm clicking block and deny here on this threat. I'm getting alerted multiple times. But again, you can just see that these executables are half of them are still running here. Now, to the average user, they would have thought their system is protected. Okay, well, I ran the threat, I blocked it, I'm safe. As you can see here, as is often the case, these executables are still running. I'm not particularly sure what this virus actually does. But this is certainly the scenario that I see a lot of times. And this is really the root cause of why people are still being infected with antivirus products. The products are just not cutting it when it comes to prevention. They're allowing this infection to occur and oftentimes sort of falsely alerting the user that these items are denied. So again, prevention is king. BluePoint security prevents executables from running, whether we know about a threat or not. BluePoint's never going to allow something like this to happen to your computer. You can see some errors here in the background from this particular threat. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching.